Alright, I just started up my stream for this. I'm going to link it, however. There it goes. Okay, so my issue with this game is with that Zhang Fang, sorry, tech lag.
Shitty tanks.
For whatever reason, it's not allowing me to actually research these tanks.
You have to have tier 3 or something in order to do it. Other than that, you should be able to.
They changed up the requirements for this. Progress any tier 2 to renowned status of any
Yeah,
tank
to
line.
100%.
Okay, well I'll just rebuy my patent then. Oh, I already have it. Okay. There, complete. Stupid Zhang Fen BS. Okay. Oh wow, getting to tier 8 is free on them. You don't actually have research costs. Cool. Well then. Did you want to hook up some tier 3 games?
Sure. I can do that. You're on which server?
The American?
Alright, hold on tough and I'll be over in a second.
Sure. Let me exit that support ticket. Weird. Behold my Russian tank. It is weak, very weak. Actually, it's not bad. Let's see what the packages are for this thing.
Pick your poison.
I have the warrior as well. I think.
And mine's only at 72%.
Let's see what mine is. I think I have the warrior anyway. No, I don't. I have the VBR. Basically the same concept. How are you liking the warrior?
It's got its good points and its bad points. Depends on the map you're on. Makes a big difference.
Do you prefer it over the Ramka?
I don't like the Ramkas at all. Either one of the Terminators.
Hmm.
I play them really badly too.
Oh, really?
Yep. I've got the tier 8 to 100%, but not the tier 9. I haven't taken it yet.
Gotcha. I forgot I have to ready up on here. Alright, so let me go ahead and go back to my thing over here. Change the name to Armored Warfare.
Okay, medium map is Ghost Hunter. And the easy one is Quarterback. Pick your poison.
There you go. It doesn't matter.
I don't care, that's the thing.
We can try
You're the one-
PvP as well if you want.
Don't care one way or the other. You can do PvP, you can do Glops if there's enough. I'm open to play, doesn't matter to me. I normally play a lot of PvE though.
Let's see if there's anything in PvP right now.
There you go.
Wow.
Like I said, it's dead on this server. You want to do PvP, you go to Europe.
Yeah, but that's kind of stupid that they... Yeah, it's dumb.
The North American server doesn't have that much.
You would think it would, but it's most likely because they don't really advertise at all.
Well, A, there's no advertising over here yet. B, they're supposed to advertise sometime after 19 or 20 on the updates. But right now they're catering to the European and Russian market, which is where their bread and butter is. That's where the TDs are going, or the artillery are going to become modified TDs, which is going to be a waste of time.
Yeah, well, let's switch over to the PvE then.
All right.
I only need to get 180,000 credits and then I'll get the Type 69 too. Apparently, the Chinese line no longer requires experience. You just need the money to buy the tank.
Well, once you get your tank to 100% renowned status, the whole line's open.
Yeah, it used to actually be like the rest where you had to get, experience and whatnot.
Well, yeah. Two of the regular line tanks, either from Wolfeye or SoFi, or Shishkin rather, you had to have to 100% whatever the tanks were in order to open up the Ven line.
Well, it wasn't like that initially, is what I'm saying.
There's the other way to open it was you could buy the Wiz there, the 1024.
Again,
whatever it
that
was.
they changed that.
Yeah.
Initially, it wasn't that way. You just had to play a certain amount of games and get a certain amount of experience overall, and it would unlock the Type 59. And then you could go down the line using XP to get all the way down to the Type 98.
Yeah.
You had to do it like a regular tank line. Now, you don't have that. You can just, if you got the 8 million, you get them straight to the tier 8.
Really?
Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. There is no XP requirement to research these tanks. And I never touched them.
Then that's a glitch somewhere. Because I've got the Type 90-2 and I've got about 60%, 65% completed, which is the tier 7. And the tier 8 is not available to me yet.
Well, maybe it's just a visual glitch on my system then. Well, either way, let's,
That's possible.
are we
The
waiting
game
in
has been a
queue?
little bit glitchy for some shit, so it is possible. Hydra.
Just give me 1 second. Apparently, never mind. We're joining mission.
We dropped as soon as I went in.
No, it says I'm still joining.
Yeah, joining mission. But as soon as I hit enter,
Yeah, we dropped into a match.
we dropped immediately, yes.
I see what you mean.
I didn't even get a time count. I got joining mission when the screen came up.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I put this on windowed mode.
Nicely done. We're all tier 3s at least.
And there you have the IS-7, the infamous IS-7.
Oh, it's a beast. For its level, it's a beast.
Well, it has a 120, so yeah. Or 130. something.
Nothing could really penetrate it from the front. You got to get up to tier 5 in order that you can start penetrating it a little bit. The IS-7 holds itself well. The sides are weak, but from the front, yeah, it's a beast. Just point and shoot.
It would be good to destroy the cartel's
It's got shitty sights on it, though.
Oh, this thing aims really fast.
Not this one. You have to aim right in order to hit. Can't do it on the fly, really.
This is supposed to be a circle, but it's an oval. I can't get into the stats. There's the settings to fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, someone killed him already. This thing reloads like a moron, though. Takes forever.
This one does too, 8.5 seconds.
Oh, they brought the T-92 into the game, too. Nice.
Yep.
The superior Walker Bulldog.
The warehouse is across the river and up the hill. Still a lot of enemy activity in the area. Be cautious.
Identify target. Target locked on. Target. Identify target.
Okay.
There's the warehouse. Clear out the defenders and capture the area.
Target locked. Target locked on.
Oh, come on now.
Identify. Hostile tank. Target locked on.
Black Company, the cartel is going to come after that warehouse. Hold on to that location.
Identify target. Target locked on. Hostile tank. Track damage.
Oh, come on now, stupid tank. There.
Identify. Hostile tank. Target locked. Deployed. Load heat.
good, Black Company. All missile sites are confirmed destroyed.
How much time do we have in the game? Oh,
5:21 and 1:30 to cap out. But there's 5 minutes left in the game. I believe if we take out the artillery unit, we'll probably end the game. And the arty's up in E2, E3 area.
I love how they're just like, where is it?
So it hides right until you're on top of the fucking thing and it gets a shot at you. And it runs back up the road towards B4. Sometimes. So there it is.
Excellent work. Those chemical weapons won't be going anywhere anytime soon. The world's a little bit safer today.
We could have just blown them up.
Nope. I can see everybody crying as soon as we get 19 coming in. Balance 2.0. Every AFV is going to have missiles. Wildfire. It's medium.
Actually, can we leave Q real quick? See.
You could leave too on your end too, right? If you wanted to jump out. If you catch it.
It's all good. I got all of the things I needed to research on it. I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Okay.
Play a few matches. Let's see. Anyone messaging on my stream? Nope. At least not yet. I think I'd need that. Let's try. Cancel. Maybe 900? Apply.
900 what?
I'm glad you're here, Black Company. Cartel forces are after our ballistic missiles. We'll call out their position from the base. You go get them. Those bastards. They're stealing our ordnance. Don't let those helicopters take off.
Okay, there's the circle.
Better it's destroyed than fall into enemy hands.
Yeah, E2's the first one.
Yeah, it needed
Cancel.
1380 by 1024 apparently for it to actually be a decent circle. What the hell? What are you doing over here, Abbott?
Yeah. Take it out.
Target locked on.
Oh, I am.
Launches there. It also launches at H2. And also get it at G9.
Yeah, but it spawned directly behind us.
That's correct.
Why?
Because they do it.
That is so strange.
Yeah.
Well, I hear they're going to be getting rid of them in general, so...
They're going to become TDs. Glorified TDs.
They might as well just get rid of them then.
Yeah.
They're indirect fire specific. They should have the option to go direct fire though.
They're going to be direct fire. They lose their illumination or smoke guns? No, illumination out.
That's really lame.
Identify target. Hostile PC.
What is that?
Yep.
Hit us hard.
Okay, so
Oh, we're in a tier 5 game. That's why I'm getting my butt kicked.
you're what?
My butt kicked.
For why?
Because we're in a tier 5.
Yeah, so
Target locked on.
don't go nose to nose.
Yes, I get that. I wasn't sure why I was getting killed until
Oh,
I
sorry.
realized it was tier 5.
Yeah, they hit a little bit better.
Well, they just have better penetrating guns.
Yep. That's all supposed to be balanced out too in the next update.
So they claim, but they've been trying to balance that out since day 1.
Well, it doesn't matter whether you're a tier 3, a tier 4, or tier 5. If you got a gun of a certain size, it'll all do the same damage.
Enemies approaching Golf 7. Don't let them
Or the
near
balancing act. Because right now, you can get guns with the different, same sizes of different tier tanks, and they do different damage. Which is sort of bogus when you think about it.
Yeah, it is.
Identify target.
Behind you.
Okay. Target locked on. Target's gone. Load heat.
You can't hurt me,
What's that?
Load heat.
boss. The tank boss can't hurt me. It was an AMX 30 something.
Yeah, 10p, MX 10p.
Target locked on.
Oh, there's the Bagel Panzer. It keeps making that noise, but there's no one on the cap.
Yeah. It does that. "58 seconds to cap change."
Damn, that was a good hit.
Hostile forces converging at Delta 7. We'll take care of their
All
problem.
right, they're going to come out of
Distraction.
F3, G3, H3. as well as down the road here.
Oh, they changed the spawn routes?
Yep.
Good.
Hostile target marked.
I'm spotted. Tell me by what? Or from where?
Bagel pans are directly ahead of you. Oh, damn it. Oh, they came out of that other spot again.
Yep. Watch your left flank there. It's gonna come back up on that road.
That's Wingfire is ripping things apart.
Yep. We've improved it somewhat.
We probably gave it more ammo too.
It's gonna get better in the next update. That is becoming a tier 5 tank.
Is it now?
Yep.
Are they giving it a better gun or something?
No, just upgrading the timing and a little bit speed and whatnot and armor.
It's silly.
Just minor tweaks, but they're making it a T5 because of it.
What are they putting instead of it there?
If you read the Balance 2.0 progressions, you'll see the changes in all the lines.
Hmm.
On the forms there, or whatever.
Identify. Hostile
It's
P.
quite extensive, actually.
Target locked on.
Wow. I love how this thing cannot shoot on the move at all.
Yeah, I've got the same problem.
Some tanks can, and they can do it very well. This thing cannot.
This one can't at all. Missed by a mile.
Well, we win either way. See, the downside to this game, like I said, is there's just not enough people playing player versus player.
Not in the North American server, no.
It's stupid that they're catering entirely to Europe. There is a player base in the US as well.
Right, but the money base is in Russia. And that's who they're primarily catering to. Can't blame them, that's where their bread and butter is, so.
So, same thing can be said of wargaming, though.
Good work, Black Company.
Yes.
Wargaming is a worldwide thing because they don't cater to just themselves.
That's the theory.
Well, one of the reasons, anyway.
I don't know. They all cried about the arty being too powerful and all the rest of it, indirect fire, and you can't shoot back at it and all the rest.
Yeah, and this game's specifically done to cater to those who don't like the artillery being so OP.
Well, it wasn't OP to begin with, it was just a nuisance.
It was harasser tactics, yeah.
Name me one modern army in the world that doesn't have some form of artillery. Not all of them they may not all have tanks, but they will all have some sort of artillery. Be the mortar shells or actually howitzers or whatever.
Right.
Or field guns. There's not a country out there that doesn't have artillery. So not having it is a sort of a slap in the face to wargaming. And I don't think they were OP to begin with. They were a nuisance and they did sort of hone in on you, but that was about it. You knock yourself out, you go out of sight for a while and they leave you alone.
Yeah. Let
You
me
have
see
to wait
some-
15 or 20 seconds for it to cycle out. Go after something else, then you can move out. People cried, oh, it's just honing in on me and I can't move. Duh. I've been in that position, I got out of it. Just keep moving. Hardies can't hit you on the run very well. At best, they can do splash damage.
Yeah, it looks like it was just a weird glitch with the Zingfen thing. Because I have the money to purchase it, but it won't let me.
Don't buy anything till after the update comes in.
What do you mean?
Do yourself a favor. Because of the way they're doing things.
Yeah, it doesn't help me to hear that, because I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Let me see if I can find out.
For
Balance
starters, the
2.0.
M113, PT76, Lab 150, M140, M41, the Paddock. Several of these tanks are leaving and being changed. The M113 is leaving the game and it has to be reacquired as a Tier 4 with an M113 CAV. And the PT76 is leaving. The Lab 150 is leaving. The M41 is leaving. The Pattern 48.
Oh dear God. So they're taking all of these and turning them into... That's kind of actually a good idea.
What, all the artilleries?
Yeah, just putting them all into one tank line. And putting them over on Zenfen.
Well, it doesn't matter which line to put them on. They're going to be a waste. I won't play them. I won't. They're going to give you back all your money on them and everything else. I'll just put it towards something else. I won't even bother going down that line.
The Dragon is going to be... The MP3 Dragon is going to be replaced by a 125mm variant.
Yes, down the road.
Oh, that's 1.9, yeah. We've also decided to revisit our policy on Tier 10 vehicle armament. Bring Tier 10 performance to more manageable and realistic ones. High-caliber guns will no longer be mandatory options for Tier 10 vehicles. This will allow us to introduce cutting-edge vehicles armed with very high-velocity 120s or 125s on Tier 10 without having to upgrade them with experimental weaponry that has, in reality, either only been tested in test rigs or proposed on paper.
Yeah.
What?
They're
getting rid of the T-14 Armada's 152. That's bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, this is stupid.
Do you own the Centauro 120?
Yes.
It's going to become a T9.
Is it
You
going to get an
purchase-
upgraded gun?
Yeah, it's all going to be upgraded. If you also have purchased the Tier 7 Wolf Centauro 120, it will become the only Tier 9 premium in the game. And it's getting upgraded too. And then you will no longer be able to purchase anywhere the Centauro 120. It's leaving the game.
Why are they doing that?
Game balance bullshit.
There's no point in having the T-14 Armada then as well, because they're giving it a weaker gun. Oh, it's gonna have higher velocity. I don't care about high velocity. I want my fucking 152. It's a fun tank with the cannon.
Yep.
The
And all the
125 is
tanks-
nice, but
Now all the tanks can be pinned from the front. Every tank is going to be able to be pinned from the front.
that's, yeah, they're just screwing up their game entirely.
Yep. Autocannons will no longer be useful against main battle tanks from the front. They'll do 0 damage.
That is
Pretty much.
understandable.
It'll do limited damage from the rear to boot.
That's not
It'll work
cool.
against the AFVs and side armor on most
Yeah,
tanks.
like I said, what they're going to do is completely fuck this game. They're trying to turn it into World of Tanks, modern tanks.
Now you know why I'm telling you, do not spend any money.
I mean, the Centauro 120 going to tier 9 is kind of cool, but I'd
Yes.
rather have the thing with the 150s. Like, that's the whole point of this game, is that you get these ridiculous guns.
Yep.
Not to
Now,
mention that this thing's 152 is actually weaker in many ways than its predecessor, the T90 MS.
Yes. Yeah, the T90 and the T90 MS are nice vehicles. I like both of them.
Yeah, they're going to lose a lot of player base with this update. Anyway, I'm going to stop playing this game. Back to you, War Thunder.
Alrighty. Thanks for the games.
Yeah, sorry for only playing a few. It's just that kind of ruined my...
That's cool. Not a problem. It's not for everybody. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I play from tier 1 right up to tier 10. I don't care. You need someone to play some tanks a couple of times in the lower tiers? I'll go. I don't care.
Well, that's cool of you.
Hey, if you're going to play the tanks, you got to play all of them, right?
Exactly.
I own just about every tank. It's up to where my maximum tiers are right now.
I will tell you this, the Armored Warfare game is one of those really nice, relaxing games.
It is overall.
Whereas War Thunder is the exact opposite. In almost
Higher
every
stress.
respect. Well,
Yep.
it's not just that, it's the fact that if you get hit in the right spot, you're dead. Like, if they instead tried to go towards the War Thunder aspect of it, and make it more realistic and less arcadey, I would have preferred that.
Most players would.
Because then, instead of doing what they're doing now, they could fill out the tank lines a hell of a lot more. Because then they can take, oh, here's the T90, the T90 MS, the T90 Experimental, the T90 Prototype, the T90 this, that, the other. You can have 5 different versions of that tank, and you can fill out your tank line real quick.
Well, a couple of these lines are getting split as well when they get in update 19. They're going to be doing with some of the new tanks and bringing some more new ones in and whatnot at the mid levels. So they're starting to get. They'll be putting in a few extra tier rows. I don't know if they're experimentals or just running down different lines based off of historical data.
Right.
Like the T-72, the T-80, and the T-90 are not in the same line. The T-80, I think, is a separate line when it was designed.
Right.
So they're gonna split the line, I guess, somewhere after the T-72. The next one will be the T-80 and possibly the T-90. And that's where there's gonna be a split. Some of the other ones are getting split at tier 4 and tier 5. They round up the lines differently.
That's unfortunate.
Well, it's adding more tanks in one aspect, but I don't know. They'll also have like the wheeled lines and then of AFVs and a tank line of AFVs or track line of AFVs. So those will be 2 separate lines now instead of being mixed as they are right now. As it is now, the 800T and the Swingfire are both tracked vehicles. The Fox and VBL are wheeled. The Weasel is a track, the VBR is a wheeled. And then you get the Crab and the Sphinx, Rad is Wheeler, and so is the Sphinx. That's going to be changed over and separated.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people wanting to play the original. Got a little bit of turbulence in the air.
And once they got the update 19 in, you got 30 days to keep what you got, or you can do what they call a full reset.
Right?
Right.
What, do they reimburse everything?
Yeah, I think so. And it's a one-time deal. There's no turning back if you take it.
What, do they give it all as free XP or something?
Everything gets converted back, apparently. You get your cash, you get your experience for your crew and commanders for the tier levels. And if there's new tanks, they get put into the new tanks, and then you have to just purchase what you have. You don't lose any of the commander experience or crew experience.
But do you lose the experience earned to get to those tanks?
No, if you have it open, it stays open with the new tank. It'll just leave a place. It's just a shuttle in and out.
Oh, so it'll just give you, refund your money. It will have everything else still unlocked.
Pretty much, yes. You will be unlocked pretty much to 100%. So they're making it so it's positive for the player base. It's also a client-side update, so once it goes through, it's done. There's no reversing it. That's what they're saying right now. Policy and procedure, right? They say one thing, they'll do another.
Yeah.
I don't trust it. That's why I'm telling you, don't spend any of that money. If you got gold already, you can spend it if you want, but I'd be careful on that too. XM1 is going. It's being bye-bye. Some of the other ones are being swapped around. The Weasel and the Weasel is going to. There's going to be two variants of the Weasel or two variants of the VBL. One's got hot torpedoes on it.
Destroy the target!
And they're changing different levels too. Yeah, the XM1 is dropping out. The Tier 7 Abrams is becoming Tier 6. The Tier 8 M1A1 is becoming Tier 7. I think the M1A2 is also, the 9 is going down to an 8, and there's a new 9, I believe. Or it's got a new 8, 1 or 2. Don't remember exactly. The Tier 10s are pretty much staying the same. Aside from the gun changes.
Right.
The XM8 is getting a rename, which is the light tank on Shishkin. When it comes after the Stingray, it's going to be the Bulford M8 as opposed to the Tier 9 M8, because it's not the same line. The XM8 is a different line. It's not a direct descendant for the M8. So we're changing that around as well.
Heading to the base! A little more effort and victory will be yours. Pressure on. Victory is close.
Well, I think I'm gonna bow out and take a break for a bit.
No worries. I'll still be here.
Alrighty. Talk to you later then.
Yeah, definitely.
Commencing an attack.
Channel switched.
Hey guys. How's you guys Minecraft?
Oh, we haven't been playing.
You guys playing Rust or the 7 Days to Die game?
No, we're playing
Sorry, what? You're playing what?
tanks.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. It still has that problem where, like, it just cuts out. I think you're just very soft-spoken, Jen. Microphone picks up only a portion of what you say.
Launching an attack.
It's an IL-2. I'm gonna need my cannons for that. I'm playing War Thunder Plains.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Wow, the hostile team lost all its vehicles already. I'm streaming a little bit of my game as well, so forgive me if I'm speaking to myself at times.
Moments ago, that is President Donald Trump signing executive orders. This executive action to withdraw from TPP, along with an executive action to limit abortion funding overseas, and also an order for federal hiring freeze except for the military. That was just moments ago. President Donald Trump, among the executive actions he was taking there, withdrawing from the TPP, which he called, quote, great thing for the American worker. I want to bring back Michael McKee, who is our international economics and policy correspondent. So, what does this mean? We're effectively no longer part of the TPP process. which hadn't been ratified anyway.
Yeah, and it wasn't going to be. So it's what you call low-hanging fruit, the executive orders he signed today. We haven't heard if he's signing one to start renegotiating NAFTA, which would be somewhat meaningful. The idea of withdrawing from TPP, the 12-nation agreement among Pacific Rim companies to lower tariffs and non-tariff barriers. Non-tariff barriers are the key thing. Wasn't going to get approved in the U.S., so it really doesn't matter all that much. The question is Trump going to do something else? Is he going to propose something to try to bring those countries into a fairer or freer or both trading arrangement with the United States? Federal hiring freeze, every president signs a federal hiring freeze when they first start out because, of course, government is always the enemy to the incoming president. We'll see how long that lasts. And, of course, Donald Trump has a lot of open positions that he needs to fill. And then, finally, the abortion one. This is one that goes back and forth between the Democrats and the Republicans. Any organization that gets federal funding not allowed to use that money to provide abortion services overseas. It's called the Mexico City Doctrine, and it has been something that when the Democrats are in power gets approved, when the Republicans are in power gets pulled back. So nothing really unexpected so far today.
Mike, is China rubbing its hands in glee? Does this cede control of trade in Asia to China, which of course wasn't part of the TPP?
Well, it gives them a big leg up because the United States has sort of withdrawn from this. There are several other trade groups that they're trying to get a treaty together, and China has taken the lead on one of those to try to pull some of these TPP countries in. Now, China doesn't have a fully convertible currency, which makes it more difficult to sign a free trade agreement. So it doesn't mean that it gives them an automatic win, but it does give them a leg up in negotiating. And that's something that U.S. officials had been concerned about. They had wanted to use the TPP as leverage against China. Look, we've got all these big countries. You're not in the club. If you will agree to some of our demands, we'll let you in. Now they're not going to be able to do that.
And the offshore renminbi trading at 6.8181 now, strengthening today. I don't want to overstate it, but it does look like markets are taking just a small leg lower. Markets are not feeling this as very market friendly at the moment.
Well, it isn't market friendly until we see what replaces it, because free trade obviously will, the lack of a free trade agreement will make it harder for us to export goods overseas and to import goods. And we have companies on both sides of that equation. So at this point, they want to see what happens going forward. But again, none of these executive orders are unexpected, and none of them have a far-reaching effect in the short run. In the longer run, the lack of TPP might weigh on the U.S. economy, but it isn't going to hurt anybody right now because it wasn't in effect.
All right.
The enemy has taken the initiative. Engaging the enemy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fuckerwolf 190. Dang. He wrecked me. I should focus on the AA, or enemies, next time. Or whatever. Anyway, I'll let you guys go.
Alright.
Yep.
Channel switched.
Commencing attack.
Booyah! 1K kill. Well, sort of. Oh. A little too fast. Seriously? That sucked. But I did get enough for that. And I'm making some serious money, too. It's certainly easier to make money on the planes than it is the tanks, so I'll use that to help garner money for the tanks and stuff. Well, Russians. Darn Russian bears.
Launching an attack. Thanks. Attack the enemy!
We have taken the initiative.
I have the height advantage, so I gotta get out of here.
Cover me. I'm taking damage.
God damn! That Yak 9T fucked me.
And victory will be yours.
Let's try it again. Oh. I'll go back to arcade. Oh, wrong thing.
Take over all hours.
Whoa! Yeah, no, that's not cool. I didn't even get a chance to shoot. Bastard. Good, he went down. That was really good by him, but that sucked for me.
I'm taking damage. They got me. Down. My engine is straight ahead. Hey, you're leaking water.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Good God, they like to over-pursue, don't they? Well, I'm getting some kills.
Down. They're hitting me. I got a problem here.
God damn it! Let me fucking shoot somebody. Bastards. They do not like me today. All over my butt.
I've been hit.
Really?
We got one of ours. They got one of ours.
Good God. Yep, back to the hangar I go. I'm just getting into really crazy battles now. After this, I think I'll take a break from streaming. I streamed all day yesterday.
Attack the A point!
I should really go up,
Enemy.
now that I think about it.
Need cover!
Roger that.
Engaging the enemy!
I refuse.
I agree! Never! No!
Repairing.
Gonna go after these bombers.
Returning to the base.
Returning to the base.
I got a problem here. I got it.
Oh fuck, I ran right into it. I should have went up. Oh well. That's one of those things you never want to try and rush down a plane like that.
Attack the A point. Excellent. We've captured the airfield. We must now
not let the enemy recapture it. We have taken the initiative.
Let's just go ahead and reload.
The enemy has captured the airfield. We can't let him keep it.
Mayday, mayday, I'm going down.
The airfield is ours. We must hold it. A little more effort and victory will be ours. We've captured the airfield. Now we need to hold it. Get him. Got him. Ah, he's going down! Keep it up and victory will be ours. They're hitting me!
Defend the B point. Defend the B point.
Attacking the C point!
Motherfucker. Who killed me?
Defend the A point.
Well, I critically hit him, so I'll get a pretty decent assist on that.
Excellent!
Oh, I killed him! Nice.
Ah, he's going down!
Kill credit. I got myself some kill credit.
A little more effort and victory will be ours. I got a problem here! Great work!
4,000. Booyah. Hey, new cannon, sweet. Actually, I said I was going to take a break. Anyway, thanks for watching, if anyone was. I'll be back on later. In the meantime,